What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we are going to be playing Blue-White Control. This is the third head of the Cerberus for the meta right now. We've got Ultima that will go ahead and deal with a lot of artifacts and stuff. We've got Marang River Regent, Day of Judgment. We've got a few other things like Stock Up, Get Lost, Consult the Star Charts, No More Lies, 3 Steps Ahead, Seam Rip. This deck is basically meant to counter the Dimir Rupture and the Simeraculum Synthesizer deck to try and give you a shot. Let's go ahead and play the third deck that I've been seeing a ton of recently. And we're going to get into the first matchup, but don't forget, please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. We're on our way to 1,600 subscribers. And I think this is a decent hand, so we can go ahead and start off early. We're probably just going to go ahead and do the Meticulous Archive. Hopefully opponent doesn't have anything crazy. We'll get our 4th mana too. White-black, okay. We could be facing the Sacrifice Everything deck. So I think we just hold up the Get Lost as well as the Consult the Star Charts. I try to keep the Consult the Star Charts. Yeah, they're probably going to take it. I try to hold it up to get something done with like 3 or more mana, but that's gone now. So let's go ahead and throw down the Verge and pass the turn. There's not really much else we can do here. What opponent got here? Ketramos. Okay, opponent's a bit behind the curve. That's okay though. Get Lost isn't going to do anything to Ketramos because that's indestructible, but we've got some time here. We can't even really Ultima. So I think what we do here is throw down the Fountainport to not let opponent know what we drew last turn, even though it's just land. And grab an Overlord, throw it out, get 2 of our little insects, and hope for the best. Opponent's playing Exile deck. They're hovering. Exercise, okay. So yep, they go ahead and get rid of our enchantment. Ooh, we can play the island now, swing in for 4, and then we've got that Marang River Regent that we can hold on to until next turn, and we can use that at the end of the opponent's turn to go ahead and draw 3, then discard 1. Curious what opponent has. Okay, Cease. So they're going to exile 2 cards from graveyard and then gain 2 life, so they're just trying to build up that Ketramos. Let's just get the River Regent out. Already, I think we can get rid of the Seam Rip, right? It looks like opponent's not going to be playing anything really low drop. We might want to throw down the Anchorage. Well, maybe we do the Verge and then try and go Overlord and hold up the Get Lost just in case. Swing in for 4. Alright, Ancient Vendetta, so, I mean, I don't know what they could take here. Marang River Regent, nice, okay, yeah, that's a good shout out there. They get rid of that card. Alright, go grab them, opponent. Yep, they are gone. We still got Ultima. They see our hand now. They know we don't got much going on. We can go ahead and play down the Anchorage and then hold up the 3 steps ahead, swing in. Opponent's on a 1-turn clock now. They got to do something or else they're going to lose. We do got a counterspell though, so if they try to board wipe, we can stop it. Split up. Might not work for them. Let's go ahead and draw 2. Draw 2, discard a card, and counterspell, holding up 1 mana. And opponent's seen enough. Good game. On to the next one. We got Slade. I don't know. Slade is pretty evil. I think this is a good hand to get rid of. Seam Rip's not bad. Let's say only having a blue source there in that first one worries me. This one we have a white source only, so we need to get an island or a plains. We can Seam Rip. Considering what deck this is, I think we take the map token. We kind of backed ourselves into a corner again, though. We only have a white source now, but our whole hand is white. So we get another seam rip. Okay. Take the spyglass. We got the stock up, but still no blue source. We need like a plains. That's a good part about this. Well, another Verge. Wow. Let's go ahead and attempt to put out, come on, the Overlord. Well, opponent doesn't have a stick there, so it seems like they don't have a counter yet. Well, Consult the Star Charts isn't a white card, so we're just going to keep going. We may want to try and create a fish coming up. Alright, Siren Spyglass. I think we're going to want to do that. Let's create a fish. I mean, we could get rid of a token, but I like our 2/1s. Alright, Flood Pit's Drowner. Is opponent playing the Demir deck? Nowhere to run. Okay. Or not nowhere to run. No more lies. Sorry. Let's sack the fish. Draw a card. Come on. Oh, wow. We are getting stomped down with only white sources of mana. I mean, the only thing keeping us here is like we have the Day of Judgment. Opponent seen enough. Well, we win it. On to the next one. That was an interesting win. I'm not sure quite how we won that, but I'll take it. We have a blue source. I think we keep this one. At least this time we do have a blue source. That's what I'll say. Okay, island. Go ahead and put that back on top. We can go ahead and play the plains. We got the commando. I think I'm going to count. Well, do we let them? I don't know if we do the commune with beavers. So I kind of want to get the value. I think we go the commando. I was really thinking about it because I'm like, do we want to throw down the island? We have the 3 steps ahead. Let's swing in. Opponent probably trades here. Unless they need the mana, they trade. I'm okay with doing that. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm okay with that. And Larval Scoutlander, let's get that. Fountainport, pass turn. We got 3 steps ahead, so if this is the counter deck, then okay, let's get rid of Kona. I do not want to let them have Kona. Kona and Station is just insane. That's a really good combo to have. I think we got to pass a turn here. If they have another Kona right now, there's nothing we can do. There is a Kona. Let's draw a few. Well, discard a card. I guess we get rid of the plains. I would say not the island. We've got a Day of Judgment followed by No More Lies. So I'm going to Day of Judgment a single Kona, I think. And we'll hold up the No More Lies. Think we pass and just hold. This is the premise of this deck. It's like the other decks too. We just kind of hold up until we can win. And opponents Llanowar Elves, I think we gotta let that through. Kona, we do not let that through. Opponent has had 3 Konas so far. They've casted 3 Konas. So I think we seam rip, go get rid of the Llanowar Elves. We're just shutting down everything the opponent has. But look at that. They have 2 Konas in the graveyard, 1 in exile. That's insane to me. What do they got now? What do you got, opponent? Nothing? Okay. Let's consult the star charts. I think we go for 4 here so we get to pick 2. Wow. A lot of lands. I think we take Ultima and an Anchorage just in case opponent does get by us. Pass the turn. Vaultborn Tyrant, not a good one for us, so let's counterspell and draw 2 cards. 3 steps ahead is so good. Such a good card. Get rid of the Archive. Hold up the Get Lost and swing with our Anchorage. We can also go ahead and tap, but I think we hold it. Okay, Larval Scoutlander. That's fine. They can sacrifice land and put 2 more land. I mean, that's just thinning their deck. Do we get rid of it with the Get Lost? I think we do. Oh, we can't. Well, dang it. I thought we could. Let's actually sack the map token, draw a card. No more lies, and to stock up, we're going to stock up a bit. There's Overlord, there's a win con. Floodfarm Verge. We can go ahead and play that down. I think we pass. What are we doing, opponent? Galta. Let's no more lies that. No more lies, opponent. Hey, they've had enough. Lord Sheldor fell to our blue-white control. So this is the deck. I really enjoyed this deck. I like blue-white. Even though I'm a mono-red lover, I really like blue-white as well. But I will say this new meta and this new set has brought life to a lot of very slow and boring decks. If you like slow, methodical, think about every turn magic, then this is perfect for you. Let me know what you think in the comments, though. Are you going to be playing more standard, or are you going to shift to something else? Do you want me to shift to something else, maybe? And don't forget, please go ahead and consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 1,600. And first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today and you matter. Goodbye.